everybody. Today I thought I would do a different sort of video. I have binge watched a lot of content about chronic illness and other people's experience, but something I found or did not find was chronic illness from the partner's perspective. So I thought that would be something that I would do today. My husband is sitting right off screen because he doesn't like being filmed, and that's cool. But we're going to ask him some questions about my illness from his perspective. So first up, can you please introduce yourself? Can you say hello?
Hello.
Alright, so first question I have. What do you understand about my chronic illness diagnosis-wise?
Well, the whole shebang.
Yeah, what do you understand about what I've got?
We got a lot. Like chronic fatigue, and I know that's what that is in Raynaud's. And obviously you've got Hashimoto's, which is a lot of different, I don't want to call them ailments, but
That affects me a lot.
yeah, well, it affects your body.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a lot. And I know there's other two POTS.
Yeah.
And the scientific name before the POTS is impressive.
Pernicious anemia.
Yeah, I can't say that.
Right. How has my illness changed our family dynamic?
In what way?
Our family doesn't function the same way as it did before I was diagnosed. How's it changed?
I mean, like I have to do what you normally would do.
And then that kind of leads into my next questions. And what responsibilities have changed since diagnosis?
What do you mean?
Like all of the things I used to do, all the homemaker stuff.
Well, obviously I'm doing it.
You'll do all of that now.
Yeah, but that's because if you try to do it, it's gonna sap you.
Yeah.
Like, it saps your energy, and it's like, yeah.
How do you feel my doctors have handled my care?
I'll be polite.
Okay.
Donkey's ass, like.
Not very well.
Not well at all. But that's our health system.
It sucks. New Zealand does have a free healthcare system, but because it's free, everybody uses it, and the waiting lists are astronomically long.
Yeah, but don't sit there and Google it. Like, you should know your stuff.
Yeah, when I went in and asked to be tested for POTS, she opened up Google and Googled what POTS was in front of me, and read it off her computer screen and goes, "Yeah, I can test for that."
I mean, you shouldn't be telling her job.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I've been sending her links to medical journals that I've been reading so that she can be up to date and current on the research around the diagnoses that I have. And it's...
But I mean, she's what, women's?
Yeah, her specialty is women's health, so that's
as far as it goes.
So
let's go and get someone who knows what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Which is where our health system lets us down.
Alright. What is the hardest part of living with someone with multiple chronic illnesses, especially for us in the first 6 months when we kept it real quiet? It was basically just you and me knew about it, but what's the hardest part of living with somebody who has chronic illness?
I'm not going to have to help.
Feeling helpless?
Not physically, I can't help you. And that's hard. I'm the fixer. I fix things, and I can't. And mentally I can be there, but that's about it.
What worries
you? Like,
you?
if I could take it all away and I could do it, I'd do it. Yeah, that's hard.
What worries you the most about my illness?
Which one?
Just...
There's a lot.
I know. But what worries you the most about me being unwell?
I mean, the ones you've got are controlled, but they're not really with medication.
He just did this.
But the guttural pain is the biggest concern.
Yeah, the GI issues.
Because, I mean, like, the C word can be thrown in
Yeah.
there. And how many times have you heard of people that go, oh, actually, you've got this, you've got 4 months to live.
Yeah.
Because they misdiagnosed it in the first place.
Especially in our region, our local hospital, which is where I've had all my referrals.
Worst ever.
They did a national ranking system of the worst hospitals in our country, and our hospital ranked second for the worst hospital.
Winning!
We're second to worst hospital in the country, to the point where if you get diagnosed with cancer, the specialists will tell you to move to a different province or to move to Australia because you will receive better care elsewhere. And it's to the point...
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
Yeah, so a lot of people go undiagnosed for a long time to the point where it's
too late.
And that's one thing that we hope that I don't have something crazy like stomach cancer, because that would suck. And it would
could be as simple as a blockage.
Yeah, it could be as simple as a pseudo-obstruction, but it's just the getting the referral, waiting 3 months for the referral to process, and then waiting for the appointment to come, which in turn could be another 3 or 4 months waiting.
The biggest thing here is, we'll give you antibiotics. That's their quick fix.
I haven't been offered antibiotics.
No, but it's medication. The specialist goes, oh, just take this.
Yeah, I go in with my list of questions and symptoms. The first thing I usually say is, I do not want to be taking more medication. I want to get to the root of the cause.
Its answer's not, well, you take this.
And I want actionable steps. And I get a lot of treating the symptom, not the cause.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
So the doctor, here's some antibiotics. It's bull. Pucky.
What frustrates you the most?
The doctor.
The doctors.
They're effing hopeless.
How do you think our children have handled my diagnoses? Because they've all reacted differently.
I'll be honest, I don't care. And that's fine because they're kids.
They're kids. I
mean, Doreen...
Yeah, you can say their names.
Well, Doreen is the youngest, she's 5, but she understands a lot more than they do.
She follows me around when it's just me and her at home, about 3 or 4 feet behind me, wherever I go, just in case I faint, so she can catch me from pots. I mean,
the other two know about it.
Trinity...
But they're just living their lives.
Trinity, our oldest, they're 16. They ask a lot of questions. They're trying to remain informed and, I think, scientific about it, and the less emotion they involve in it, the easier it is for them to handle. They just want to know facts and numbers and things. Willow
just shuts off.
Has kind of shut off about it. Like, she understands, she recognises when she needs to help and step up, and she does, but she would rather, if I can't see it, it's not happening kind of attitude.
You were the kids.
And yeah, a 10-year-old son is all...
Just don't.
Acts tough, or, oh, if that was me, I just, tries to be all tough and everything, but he's putting on a front. I don't think he fully comprehends what's going on.
Well, if it's not about him, it doesn't.
Yeah, he's at that age. If it's not about him or directly affecting him at any given point, he doesn't need to worry about it. And the last thing I have here, do you have any advice for people who have partners with chronic illness?
Just be there. Like I said, I can't physically do anything. But I'd see more than the kids do, and I've learned, your good days, your bad days. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't do anything. And that's frustrating. I mean, what do I do?
That must be infuriating. It
is. And every time I get a doctor, it's just a waste of effing time.
I found that with the doctors when we go, they're more inclined to listen to you than they are to me, because I could be saying anything about myself, and it could be a seeking behaviour. As far as the doctor's concerned, they're more likely to listen from...
They don't listen because how many patients
somebody who's actually seen everything that I'm saying happen, someone who's corroborating my symptoms.
Corroborate?
Yeah, well, they are believing you because you've seen it.
Yeah, but
And
they're not. That's the thing. They're not there. They're not at home seeing what you're going through.
And paying $60 for a 15-minute consultation.
But like I said, how many people do
Every
they
time you
see? And it's just like they don't care.
Yeah.
They're getting paid the big dollars.
Well, they don't really get paid a heck of a lot, family care doctors.
No, more than you thought.
And they're in charge of thousands of patients.
Yeah, and what do? Skin it through to the chemist. That's all they do.
It is frustrating where it seems like they're just trying to churn us through, but
That's what they do.
I do think that they're trying, and she did agree. She's like, I don't know anymore. I'm out of ideas. Admitted that it's beyond her wheelhouse now. But I still have to go through her to get referrals to anywhere else. So I've currently got referrals sent through to ear, nose and throat for the dizziness and nausea, just to make sure there isn't something going wrong with my ears and balance and all of that. Rheumatology, which is autoimmune doctors, to see if there's anything that's been missed, and I want to request genetic
Obviously, there
testing.
has been things missed.
And the gastroenterologist for all of the stomach and GI issues.
Yeah, that should have been done 6 months ago.
Yeah, we did have one referral sent through, and they sent a letter back saying, double the medication.
Yeah,
I consider the matter closed. Call me in 3 months.
If it doesn't work. Oh,
it didn't work. We waited the 3 months, and we've been referred again. So we'll just see what happens with that. But I think from a partner's perspective,
it sucks. Plain and simple.
it must suck and be frustrating. I am really grateful for everything that you do for us and this family, and how many times I've had to call you home from work because I haven't been able to get up or I've needed help at home.
Anytime, babe.
I love you.
Like I said, what do you do?
Just keep trucking, I guess.
Yeah, until what point though?
If you have any questions for me,
Not me.
or him, I can ask him for you. Just let us know. Write them down in the comments below, and I will see you in another video. I don't know when that will be. My upload schedule is
Up the wazoo.
Yeah, up the wazoo. It's very hit or miss at the moment. I haven't found much energy or motivation, and I'm freezing cold right now, and I want to go to bed because it's like 3 or 4 degrees currently. And I will see you next time.